Hello guys, welcome back to the channel Crypto Global 100, and today we are going to analyze Alien Worlds TLM coin. Currently it is ranked at 231 with the price is 0.379 as of now. The time 12 minutes away since the new candle is going to take place on this chart of BTC, and right now if we take a look at the coin market cap, we can see here 23% volume has increased over the last 24 hours. So that's great, that's brilliant for Alien Worlds TLM. So let's take a look at the BTC first, and then we're gonna head over to TLM coin, and then we're gonna predict that. So here we have this candle, which is in formation right now. 12 minutes ago, after 12 minutes the candle would be closed, and I think we might going to see a move a wick down to 40,000, because if the candle closed below 42,000, then we might going to see a move down to 40,000, and with that we are going to see some sort of a pullback. As you can see on the TLM here, this is the TLM chart. I'm gonna turn off the EMAs, and this is good. The volume on the green candle is good, but we have been rejected from the top side, and I told you a few days ago that we need we need to close above this area here, above this area. Let me show you here. Let me draw the price chart. We can see here now any candle going above 0.31 would be good for bullish move. Right now, what is the current scenario? You can see here this green candle closed below this area, red candle opened below this area, green candle closing below, red candle opened below, and red candle which is in formation right now between below 0.3166. so if I turn on the magnet tool, we have this on the downside, we have this as a local resistance. So let me draw the level here. Now right now 0.0349 is our local support due to this previous price action. This is the previous you can see the swing high. You can see here the previous swing high is around this area. So, and if I go back, you can see here we also got this as a swing high. We got one area of confirmation, then this candle got rejected from this area 3 times. These 3 candles got rejected, so 5 times. And if we move on, then this area, you can see here we got this candle closing below this area, and then moving on we got multiple candles. So you can see here the opening and the closing of the candles around this zone. So this has become a local spot. But as I have told you that the Bitcoin candle, which is in formation right now, we might going to see a move downwards. So if this area gets broken, if this area gets broken 0.3049, the next area of support would be 0.27. so a lot of guys have asked me about when it is going to reach $1. So $1 is far away from where we are right now. So you have to bear with it. You have to be wait for the candles. We have to wait for the patterns forming. You can see if we draw a pattern around let me show you this one. You can see this was the swing high. You can see here a perfect candle here, perfect trend line on the downside, 1 2 3, and I told you guys that this level has to be broken otherwise, and yeah, it broke, but here still we haven't closed above. So I think the point of influence would be around this area, or it might be this area, But what I see on the daily chart, if I take a look on the daily chart, you can see here. Now this is a daily chart, and this is the current scenario you can see. So if it closes above this 0.349 a wick on the upside, we need, simple is that, we need to close above 0.3166. we are in between the range between 0.31 and 0.3049. and let me show you the next move here. You guys, you can see the candles are making the swing highs, or sorry, high lows. You can see here high low is in formation, so that's a good area. And the next thing, guys, this area 0.2745, it is a main support level. So don't worry if we see any price down from BTC. We are going to hold this level of 0.7 to 0.25. It has become a strong support for now, because you can see here it's been 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 days we are still above this level of 0.27 0.25. So I reckon if BTC falls, we are going to see a wick down to this area 0.27 to 0.25. we might going to consolidate around this area for maybe few days, and from there we're gonna form a new support, and we might going to see a move on the upside. But first we need to close above, we need to break 0.31. So I think the BTC is in we might going to see some volatility from the BTC. If I turn on this chart, you can see here 10 consecutive days, and that's it. We might going to see, because I think 5 minutes are left. I think the possibilities are that we are going to see this candle to get closed below 42,000, so we might going to see a move on the downside, and with that all other altcoins are going to follow the price action of the Bitcoin. So if I go back to TLM one last time before we wrap up the things, we are going to see 0.27 today, maybe. Why? Because the Bitcoin is closing below. We are going to see some move downside, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. From there we can with a strong volume we can break out these levels. So right now it's forming a consolidation, accumulation. You might be thinking that I haven't told you anything about the uptrend or the downtrend. Why? Because the Bitcoin right now is not looking good because of the 10 continuous bullish candles. So we are expecting that Bitcoin is going to drop to 40,000, and after making some support around 40,000, then we might see a move on the upside. If the BTC move on the upside, TLM and all of the altcoins follow the same move. So right now I don't say it's a signal, it is the scenario, it is the technical analysis right now. I'm not talking about giving the buying signal, because we haven't got any confirmation. There are no confirmations yet. Why? Because we need to close above this area. So we might going to see a move down to this area. Okay, sorry for repeating several times, but it's good for you guys, so you guys can understand how I predict, how I take the technical analysis. So that's pretty much it from my side, guys. If you have any questions, any queries, please ask them in the comment section, and I have the WhatsApp number shown on about section of my page, YouTube channel. Just go there, and if you have any queries, just ask there. Okay, thank you very much guys, take care of yourselves, bye bye.